This. The words you speak to yourself shape not only your perception, but also your behavior. When you remind yourself that your thoughts create your directions, you take responsibility for your inner world. You stop blaming circumstances, others, or chance for the shape of your day. Instead, you embrace the reality that every decision, every attitude, and every feeling begins in your own mind. By mastering your thoughts, you master your energies, your focus, and ultimately the path you walk. Each morning, repeating this affirmation plants seeds of intention, guiding you toward a life lived with awareness, purpose, and unwavering presence. Energy is invisible, yet it governs everything you do. It shapes your thoughts, influences your emotions, and directs your actions. Most people hand over their energy to the world without even noticing, reacting to chaos, absorbing negativities, and allowing circumstances to dictate their inner state. When you tell yourself this, I am the master of my energy, you are making a commitment to reclaim your most precious resource. You are declaring that no external situation, no opinion, and no challenge has the power to control the calm, focus, and vitality within you. This is not a thought of arrogance, but of responsibility and presence. To master your energy is to understand that your reactions are a choice. When provoked, frustrated, or pressured, the instinct is often to respond impulsively. But each time you pause, breathe, and remember that you control your energy, you step into freedom. You no longer allow circumstances to scatter your mind or drain your spirit. You conserve your strength and you direct it toward what truly matters. The storms outside may be fierce, but within you lies an unshakable center. That center is your energy, and it is sacred. Mastery of energy also requires awareness. It requires noticing what lifts you and what depletes you, and making deliberate choices to cultivate the first and reduce the second. When you speak these words each morning, you are setting an intention to guard your inner world, to approach your day with balance, and to move through challenges without being consumed by them. This practice does not remove difficulties from your life, but it equips you to navigate them with clarity, calm, and power. By claiming mastery over your energy, you align your mind, body, and spirit, and you step into a life where you are the one who directs your path, not the chaos around you. Discomfort is often seen as something to avoid, a signal that we are in the wrong place or that life is against us. Yet, in truth, discomfort is not an enemy. It is a teacher. Every challenge, every moment of unease, every situation that stretches you beyond your comfort zone carries a lesson. When you tell yourself this, discomfort is my teacher, you shift your perspective. You begin to see life's difficulties not as punishments or obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, wisdom, and self-discovery. Each time you face what is uncomfortable, you are strengthening your mind, refining your spirit, and expanding your understanding of what you are capable of enduring and overcoming. Discomfort tests your patience, resilience, and clarity. When situations feel heavy, it is natural to resist, to wish things were easier or different. But resistance often amplifies suffering. The key is to approach discomfort with awareness, to observe it without fear, and to ask what it is trying to teach you. Sometimes it teaches humility, reminding you that control is an illusion. Sometimes it teaches courage, pushing you to act despite uncertainty. And sometimes it teaches presence, showing you that the only moment that truly exists is this one, here and now. By embracing discomfort as a teacher, you transform pain and challenge into tools for self-mastery. Every day, the world will present trials, pressure, and moments that tempt you to retreat or complain. But when you repeat to yourself that discomfort is your teacher, you prepare your mind to learn rather than to suffer. You begin to understand that growth rarely comes from comfort, and strength is forged in the moments that demand it most. By welcoming difficulty as a guide rather than an adversary, you open yourself to a life of resilience, wisdom, and profound inner freedom. Discomfort, once feared, becomes your ally, your mentor, and your pathway to becoming who you are truly meant to be. Finally, remind yourself, I already have everything I need. In the morning, after acknowledging that today is a new beginning, after recognizing the power of your thoughts, after claiming mastery over your energy, and after embracing discomfort as your teacher, you realize that nothing outside of you can give you what you already carry within, everything essential for peace. Clarity, and purpose exists in this very moment, inside your own mind, heart, and spirit. Life may offer challenges, opportunities, and lessons, but the foundation of your strength is already present. When you speak these words, you are closing the circle of your morning practices. Each affirmation builds upon the last. Beginning again frees you from the past. Your thoughts guide your direction. Your energy anchors you in presence. And discomfort teaches you resilience. Now, understanding that you are complete, you walk into the day grounded, unshaken, and fully awake. You no longer chase validation, approval, or fleeting satisfaction. Instead, you carry a quiet certainty, a calm power that cannot be disturbed by circumstances. Begin each day with this awareness, and life stops controlling you. Your mind, your energy, and your spirit are aligned. You are whole, you are awake, you are ready. In the silence of the morning, you find the peace that you can't find in the noise of the day. The fresh morning air and sunlight give you the energy you don't get all day, which makes your day full of energy and improvement. 2. Meditate for 10 minutes. Reconnect with yourself before you connect with the world. In silence, you will find answers. Before the sun rises, before the world demands your attention, there is one thing you must do: talk to yourself. Most people wake up and let their day control them. They let distractions, worries, and chaos decide who they become. But what if I told you that the very first words you speak to yourself in the morning can change everything? By the end of this speech, you will know 5 powerful things to tell yourself every morning, words that will shift your mind, sharpen your focus, and give you control over your energy, your day, and even your life. Stay with me, because these are not just words, they are seeds. And what you plant in your mind today will grow into your reality tomorrow. Every morning offers you a gift, but most people overlook it. They wake up carrying the weight of yesterday, mistakes, regrets, unfulfilled goals, and moments they wish they could undo. But the truth is, yesterday is gone. It cannot be changed, and it does not define you. The only moment you truly have is this one, right now. When you wake up and say to yourself, today I begin again, you are giving your mind permission to release the past and embrace the present. You are declaring that no matter what happened before this, you have the power to start fresh. This simple phrase is more than words. It is a reset button for your mind and spirit, saying, today, I begin again, is an act of courage. It is a reminder that life is not about perfection, but about persistence. Each morning is a new opportunity to step closer to who you want to become, to take the first step on a path you may have neglected yesterdays, and to act with intention instead of reaction. When you repeat this phrase, you create a space in your mind where possibilities exist. You no longer need to be haunted by failure, and you no longer need to wait for someone else's approval. You reclaim your agency. This practice is not about ignoring consequences or pretending life is easy. It is about understanding that growth is continuous, and every day is a chance to cultivate it. By beginning again today, you honor your own resilience. You remind yourself that you are alive, capable, and in control of the narrative you are writing. Each morning becomes a sacred ritual, a moment where the past dissolves, the present awakens, and the future becomes yours to shape. Before any action is taken, there is thought. Every choice, every reaction, every step you take begins in the mind. Yet most people allow their thoughts to wander uncontrollably, letting worries, fears, and doubts dictate the course of their day. When you tell yourself this, my thoughts create my direction, you remind yourself that the power to shape your life begins in your mind. Thoughts are not harmless whispers. They are the architects of your reality. A mind filled with negativity will build a day, a week, and eventually a life that reflects chaos and dissatisfaction. But a mind trained in awareness, focus, and intention becomes the foundation for clarity, purpose, and progress. This is not about suppressing what arises naturally in your mind or pretending that difficulties do not exist. It is about observing your thoughts without judgment and consciously choosing which ones you allow to guide your actions. When a negative thought surfaces, you acknowledge it, learn from it, and release it. When a positive or constructive thought appears, you nurture it, explore it, and let it grow. This practice transforms ordinary thinking into a deliberate force that aligns your energy and actions with the life you wish to create.